Hello everyone, so I'm back with another lock video, and so I told you guys in the last video I was going to film a video on why I decided to lock my hair, and so we're going to get into that right now. So I have been natural 7 years in May. I remember I got my last relaxer right before my high school prom, and so 7 years, 7 is the number of completion. I'm a life past 7. 7 just felt like a good time. So I have been wanting to lock my hair for a while now. When I think back to me in middle school, I knew that I just imagined myself with really long locks, like since I was younger. So I was like, you know what? The sooner I start, the sooner they'll be here. So that was one of the main intrinsic factors that I can name. But getting into what really kind of fast forwarded the process. So last year I was kind of, wearing a lot of wigs. I was going through a big transitional phase in my life, and I wore a lot of wigs, and it was good because it gave me time to focus on other parts of my life. And I realized that as much as I love my natural hair, because I love my natural hair, and I love to wear it, the detangling maintenance, I didn't mind doing it. I've been doing it for 7 years now. So it's not a big deal, but now I just felt like I was ready to come on to another, journey. I really have always wanted long hair. Actually, rewind. So I actually had this wig in the fall, and you'll see it in some of my first videos. It was like a waist length, curly, it wasn't curly, but like a wavy, I think it was Peruvian. Was it Peruvian? Some kind of Brazilian, Peruvian hair that I was wearing, and it was Peruvian. So it was really soft and fluffy. Yes, it was Peruvian. And I wore that hair and I loved it. But what I loved most about it was the length. I realized that my hair, I've always, at my core, being attracted to long hair, felt like my hair should be long. My hair was pretty long, but I wanted to grow at waist length. So I've been on this journey to waist length. And being natural, a loose natural, I took great care of my hair. I love caring for my hair. I didn't do much styling though. So I typically would just wear my hair in puffs all the time, because that's just what I like to do. I love to care for my hair, but I'm not a huge on styling. So that made dreadlocks perfect for me, because there's not much maintenance. I don't mind the care, but I have more styling options, as opposed to me wearing puffs before. I didn't really like doing twist outs and all that manipulation. I'm pretty low maintenance when it comes to styling my hair, so locks were perfect. Another thing, so yeah, I realized I wanted my hair to be long. Locks were perfect for me. And so the timing, I don't know how, this is why I believe so much in divine timing. The locks almost came upon me, really. Initially, I was going to get them done in November because I'm going to be making a trip to Jamaica for one of my close friends' sister's wedding. So I was like, okay, I'm going to Jamaica. I can get them done there by the pros. Not that, they're not pros here, but by these are the OGs, So I was thinking about doing that, and then, my friend that I'm going with, she was like, well, why are you gonna spend, a whole day of your vacation getting your hair locked when you can just get it done in Houston? And then another person that I spoke to that was locked was also saying, of course, that you don't want to get it wet for, the first couple of weeks. And Jamaica vacation, my first time in Jamaica, I need to be at the beach, in the water, pretty much the whole vacation. So when I realized that, I was like, okay, something in me, gears started turning. I noticed myself, I kind of have a bit of an obsessive personality, not in a terrible way, just really when I put my mind on something, it is my focus until it is mine. And so, it makes me a great manifester, but it's a big deal to have such a mind that focuses so strongly on things. I don't know what to blame that on. I think I blame that on Jupiter and Scorpio. Yeah, I blame that on, I have my Jupiter's in Scorpio, and so I blame that quality on that placement. But either way, I noticed myself kind of watching lock videos. In January, I started watching lock videos. I was like, I can kind of feel it coming. And then by like March, I was watching a lot of lock videos, but I still just kind of getting my mind prepared, getting my mind ready. But knowing myself, I was like, I'm watching a lot of these videos, like the time must be coming. And I wasn't forcing myself, that's just what I was interested in. That's what I wanted to know about was locks. And Damian Walter, who started my locks for me, I love him. He has tons of videos on YouTube. So I was binge watching his videos, and his videos are hours long. So I was watching for hours. So mentally, in my head, I already had locks since like April. So April came around, and I just went through some big changes in my life. Big shifts occurred. Of course, I know there was a lot of shifts. If you felt the shifts, big shifts occurred, of course, in my life. And so I just felt like it was time. And so one day I was at work, and I was like, you know what? I'm ready to lock my hair. And you know what? I need to find who's gonna do it. Immediately, Damian came to mind. One of my friends, Oakley, and I'll put her down. She actually used to care for my natural hair. Also used to do all my trims. She recommended me to go to Damian, and so I went. I was like April 14th, and I went there to book an appointment for my starter locks, and they were a month out. Like, he is booked and busy. So if you want to get locked by Damian, you need to do it a month in advance. So I think it was like April 14th. I booked for May 16th. And so it was a month of me knowing that I was gonna get locks, but not having them yet. It was so interesting. So I just kind of at that time, I used to wash my loose natural hair about every 7 to 10 days. Sometimes I would stretch it from 10 to 14, just depending on what was going on, but usually didn't really get to 14. But I intentionally kind of used those few weeks, my last weeks, as a loose natural to kind of see if I could stretch my wash days, just to kind of get my scalp just to see how I would feel not washing my hair for 3 weeks as you do with the locks. And I did it just fine. Of course it was a little itchier than usual, but nothing I couldn't handle. So then May 16th came around. I went to my appointment. I got my starter locks. And I'll post a picture of them on the corner somewhere in the video so you can see them. I've been doing it ever since. It was time. I was ready. And of course, I'm just, embarking on a lot of journeys. Of course, this journey was Feminine Mystic Soul, my blog, my life, always in transformation mode. I kind of was excited to just kind of dig deeper into the spirituality associated with hair, because I've always been, really into hair and beauty and things like that. So yes, so I will share more as more comes, of course. If you haven't already, please subscribe. More lock videos to come. Till next time, bye.